Hey there, this is Game Horde Game. I am Poob. We're playing some more Hand of Fate. I've been loving this game. I'm having a really good time playing this game. So we're definitely gonna be playing some more of this. We'll be doing at least a few more episodes of this. I mean, it is you know, it is a YouTube channel. My interests will change, but as long as I'm playing this, I'm definitely gonna share some with you because I really enjoy this game and I think it deserves some time. So
another round. And our game truly begins.
Yes, this will be our first round that's like legit. This is the actual game. It will be a little nastier on me this time. So, without further ado, let's start this up. Let's see who we're going after this time. We got the Queen of Dust. Okay, what's our curses? Money bags. In combat, the player's movement speed is reduced by how much gold they possess. Not that big a deal. Challenges, 3 times rockfall and 3 times good fortune. So I don't think good fortune is going to be much of a challenge, but let's get going.
Woman, this one.
Okay, deck builder.
When the Empire did.
Would you like recommended equipment?
No,
I would.
She took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
That's pretty fucking badass. Okay, I am... You know what? I'd rather have an extra shield in my deck than medium armor, honestly. That matters more to me, I think. I guess I've got Fortitude's Breath, but we didn't draw that last time. So, yep, that's good. I'm not going to mess around too much with this. Okay, and not every one of our new cards is going to be able to go into our deck, but look, every single card, except for the ones that are locked, are in fact new. So, that's going to do it for the deck building portion of this video. Let's go after the Queen of Dust. Let's get started.
Now we play for the cup.
Alright.
First of my symbols.
Rockfall, there's 3 of those, and 3 extra gain cards. Oh, and also 2 shops. So we're not always going to see those extra challenge cards, it's just they add extra chances for those particular things to happen. And sometimes those will be monster cards, sometimes those will be extra challenges, sometimes those will be, you know, the dealer hooks us up.
I've added some cards to spice up the game.
To spice up the game.
In addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully.
Okay, blessings are bonuses that are applied every single time you're doing something. Curses are the same but negative. Yeah. And pain cards are negatives that can be drawn when we fail certain cards. Hopefully we won't be seeing too many of those. Alright, so let's see what we got. The Landlocked Lubber.
A challenge for you.
The door to the
if you succeed.
The door to the landlocked lubber opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. The proprietor greets you. Jesus, my talking. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or God forbid, smelled a kraken? Explain that you've never seen a kraken, or what is a kraken? What's a kraken? The landlord stares at you in disbelief. He proceeds to rant and rave for nearly an hour about the dangers, claws, feeding patterns, and scents of the kraken. After which you learn that his name is Carlo, and in years past he sailed the seas as a captain. He now owns this inn and stays as far away from the sea as possible. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Knollwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Knollwich Port is run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers, so it's like Mos Eisley. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you could have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. Carlo gestures to the empty, damp-ridden flea hole that he calls it home. Card's token is now mine, so apparently that was the right answer there. Okay, let's see what we got. Twisted Canyon, hell yeah, that's a card I'd like to see, because we're going to get down to the bottom of that canyon and get ourselves a weapon. Let's climb down and retrieve that thing. Alright, lots of chance for success here. Oh my god, I watched... How did I do that? Oh, okay, well, it's only 1 pain card, so that's not really that big a deal. Lost 10 health, but we're still going to get down to the bottom of the ravine, at least. I can't believe I looked at the wrong friggin' card! Oh my god, that is so good. So we get a weapon with ice, so when it hits people, it's going to slow them down. And when we hit the left bumper, it shoots a cone of ice. We get Cone of Coldness. The fancy men of Cornwood better watch out. Anybody else like the Futurama movies? Bender's Game? Fuck, I love that movie. Alright, the maiden. Hey,
Given
Marith,
how
how's it
rarely
going?
one encounters the folk, you are fortunate indeed.
Oh,
to
I
meet
encounter the
Marith
folk
again.
all the
Or
time.
perhaps we are merely cycling around the wheel and dipping into the same memories time and time again.
Don't try to screw with my mind. You're trying to flood my mind. One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. Alright, we've seen this before. I'm not gonna go through the cards every time, at least the ones that are familiar. So, we can ask for longer life, supplies, or gold. This time, I'm gonna ask for gold and see what we get. Marith seems surprised. It's unlike an adventurer to beg for coin, but very well, if that is your wish. The dealer draws you 3 gold gain cards. 15 gold, not bad. 25. I don't know why my nationality changed there for a second, but
to give you a taste for it.
75 gold is pretty damn good, actually. Many enchanted weapons have powerful abilities that can turn the tide of battle, but only if their wielder remembers to use them. That's a very good point, because I forget to use my special abilities a lot. Alright, there's the stairs.
One more step
Let's
down.
head on down.
And you may see the end of this, or another set.
Definitely going to be at least 2 floors.
This game
beyond
is still only beginning.
The first one.
New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet.
Now, if you're thinking right now maybe the cards are pretty limited in their scope, you wait. There are a lot of cards in this game. I have come nowhere close to getting them all. Even in the time I've played before I reset my progress to do these videos, yeah, I was nowhere close to getting through them all. So, anyway, let's keep going. Ooh, the White Council. This is DLC.
We play for a token now.
As dusk settles, you arrive at a small village known as Lesser Dimsgate. The locals are gathered at a shabby-looking inn. Something must be done, shouts a voice raised in anger. They took all our gold and food, one peasant wails. Will nobody stand up to them? Won't somebody think of the children? Offer to help. They went that way, not an hour ago. You easily catch up with the band of ruffians. They seem overly confident and are in no rush. As you approach, the one who seems to be the leader notices you. Kill him, he commands, gesturing towards you. He looks like a troublemaker. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. 3 of dust and 2 of dust. Alright, 5 bandits. That should be no problem, actually. I don't think I have a shield yet, though, so...
Now we begin to
might be
raise
more of a
the
problem than I
stakes.
think.
The
So
arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps.
okay, so he's saying there's going to be some traps in the arena, so we got to watch the fuck out. Bushes, like that one off to the left, oftentimes will hold spike traps. And apparently there's a big spear shooting totem over there. So you know what? I'm just going to chill on this bridge. They can come get me. Because I'm sure as hell not going back over there. Oh, dodge! Okay, let's use our cold. I think I actually hit him with that. Wasn't very good. I meant to hit more of them, but I turned at the last second. But I did hit the guy who was closest to me, so that's good. Jump. Okay. I'm doing quite well without my counter. Normally I manage to get myself hit a few times when I don't have my counter ability with the shield. That went perfectly fine. Hopefully we'll get some equipment and get that ability before much longer. You gather the stolen supplies and return them to the villagers, saying those bandits will trouble you no longer. Oh, they weren't bandits, the child explains. They worked for the White Council. It was our turn to give tribute. The card's token is now yours. So we're
Take
messing
the token. It is yours.
with the powers that be, seemingly. Alright. Next card. What do we got? Goblin King's Halls. Hell yeah, we're just finding all the special
Again,
cards.
a token is at stake.
One night as you lie in a forest clearing, you are disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness. Well met, the goblin exclaims. It's Mr. Lionel. If you can't see the card very well, it's totally Mr. Lionel. I don't know if you're watching on a cell phone or something like that or not, so I just figured I'd say that. Stepping into the night and sitting by the fire, just the armed warrior I've been seeking. Ask him to elaborate. The goblin makes himself comfortable. My name is Mr. Lionel, and I have a tale of woe to share with you, and, perhaps, an opportunity for you to make a tidy profit from my misfortune. He goes on to tell the story of his troubles with the King of Goblins while lamenting his subsequent banishment from the goblin community. The king could have shown leniency, he concludes, given that his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent Dolesian brandy served at his coronation, so he must have banged the goblin king's daughter and got himself kicked out. Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it, though, for now it is time for revenge, he says eagerly, taking out a strange amulet. For hundreds of years, the goblin kings have gathered treasure and hoarded it in a series of enchanted and ever-changing treasure vaults. Only the Goblin King himself knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just need a lock of elven hair to complete this magical device. I will accept the task. Excellent, just get the hair by any means possible. Don't worry, I'll find you again once your quest is complete. The card's token is now yours. With that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush, watching you. So he's just there like, don't mind me, I'll just be over here. I don't want to talk to you anymore, but I'm just going to watch you. Alright. Oh, and there's Mr. Lionel. Alright. Give me a shield, please. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. It's Mr. Lionel. He asks us what he can do for us. Alright. Let's give him 20 gold and see what he does. Let's see what I have for you. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground. And a shield materializes. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Give me the good one. Yes! Fortitude's Breath. Every third encounter does not consume food. Press B to shield bash. Bash your target, stunning it. Okay. So we just got a better shield. It still blocks at the same rate as anything else. It's just every third time we move, it will not consume food. So we're using 1/3 of the amount of food basically now. Before you can stop him, he snatches a pickled onion off her plate. No big deal. Like I say, not going to miss a pickled onion. Traveling healer, we're going to... 55 gold. No, we're going to pass it by. I'm going to keep my gold for now. I want to build it up a little bit. So we're going to hitch a ride on a wagon.
Trudging along a muddy road.
I would agree with that. You found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. You have discovered the exit of this area. Let's hitch a ride and get the fuck out of here. We embark on the next leg of our journey.
You are close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle.
Yeah. Yeah, you will. Alright, what do we got next? Rockfall. Okay, so we're gonna have
a terrifying walk to get to the Queen. So many potential places for an assailant to get the upper hand.
Bah, they won't get me. While journeying near the coast, you hear a rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. Attempt to dodge. Okay, so I gotta watch that success card. Oh, I think it's here. Oh, yes. Okay. It's really hard to watch them when they unstack on the other side like that, but it is possible to see if it goes under or over other cards, which is really nice. You dodge the rocks by ducking into a small cave. A few minutes later, you emerge and climb around the new rockfall. You hear a voice somewhere above you say, "Did I hit him?" Run up and attack the bandits. You climb up to attack. The dealer draws 2 monster cards. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, 7 bandits. I have a shield this time, so this should go real well anyway. Let's get everybody spawned in. Let's hit these punks with some cold and see how they like it. They managed to hit one of them over there. Oh, I was too late on my, much too late on my counter there. I shouldn't be getting hit like that, not when I have the ability to counter. Okay, let's get this guy slaughtered. Oh, there we go. Getting a pretty good combo built up here. Ping! Little counter there. Look at that. We're up to 24 for our combo meter. Oh, I've reset. I pressed the wrong button and it got reset. Oh, it's over. Look at that. I wish this game had like gore to the point where like you could cut them like into pieces, like on the last hit if it would chop them right in half and stuff. That'd be so cool. It doesn't, but the combat's still really satisfying anyway. So you loot the bodies of the fallen bandits, draw 2 equipment cards. Fuck yeah, 2 equipment cards is really good.
A classical approach to dealing with crowds.
Okay, during combat, press right bumper to throw knives in 8 cardinal directions. Sounds good to me.
Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them.
Artifacts are activated with the right bumper, and weapon effects are activated with the left bumper. Now, Consuming Shame. All weapon attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison that taints the victim's mind and body. Yeah, we'll equip that. We'll equip that. I like it because I don't have to worry about it missing. If it's on my weapon, it's gonna hit them. Oh my god, another rockfall.
Again, the stones tumble upon you.
Let's see if we can get another success here. I'm gonna watch closely now. I think it went here. Ah, darn, it went right back to where it started. Oh well, 1 pain card shouldn't be too bad. Okay, my mouse has just decided to hop off the table because I've wrapped it around my leg. Whoops. Geez, the real traps are in real life, you know. 1 pain card, we lost 5 health. That's no big deal at all. Just when you think it's over, you are knocked unconscious by a large rock striking your unprotected head. A good warrior always wears a helmet. You remember hours later when you awaken to find that some of your supplies are missing. See, that's literally because I don't have a helmet. The failure is much, much worse. 3 gold, not too bad. 5 gold, meh. Okay, so those pain cards didn't actually do much to me.
Bandits, eh? Make an enemy of one, and you've made an enemy of all. One can't help but admire their single-mindedness.
I don't mind bandits at all. They seem like an easy way to get free gear, honestly. A group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy with you killing his men. 1 monster card. 3 of them should be no problem at all. Gotta watch out for traps, I need to remember too. Alright, let's skip all this. I can activate my artifact like that. Let's try it out. There we go. We should now hit with poison effects. And not to mention, we also hit with ice effects as well. So yeah, they're all poisoned right now. That guy on the ground over there actually died from the poison. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty useful. I've hesitated to use the Consuming Shame artifact before, but no, that was pretty good. I mean, it killed 1 guy on the ground, so why... I can't complain, obviously. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a description of you and an offer of a reward. 1 gain card. Gain 15 health.
A little extra health.
Okay.
But it is only a momentary respite.
Okay, let's keep going. No rockfall. It's a shop. Alright. We have 47 gold, and we're almost to the end of this, so you know what? We're going to approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Right, we gotta wait for this to spawn in, and there we are. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's sell items first. I'm gonna actually use Consuming Shame. Damocles, we're gonna sell. It's good. Sells for 9. Like I say, old items on this don't sell for much, honestly. Let's see what we got for new items here. Ring of Survival. After every 3rd combat, the player receives 20 health. We're not gonna get a chance to use that effectively, so I'm just gonna skip that. And Desperate Measures is probably not very important. Yep, Desperate Measures probably won't do a lot for us, because it will do more damage when we have less health. But we're almost to the end, and I don't think we're going to be lacking health when we get there. And if we are, we can jump back and forth and eat food to heal up. Because every time we move, it uses 1 food, but also will heal us for a... relatively decent amount. Alright, Indecent Arrival. Here we go. What's this one?
As you plunder the secrets of your
You're minding your own business in front of...
gain new cards.
In a local...
Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
Okay, he's done. Okay. You're minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the doors, grab a young man from the bar, and manhandle him outside. One patron bursts out in protest but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of all those around him. Leave them be, Garrett. If it is his time, then it must be done. Follow the masked attackers outside? Hell yeah, we're following them. You follow the masked men outside. Immediately you are confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. The leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I really would prefer that no outsider witness what we're about here. I know this may look like a godforsaken thing we do, but you have no idea of our troubles, so I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice. We have no time for objections. The crowd turns and drags away the young man, their torches burning a mournful light into the distance. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with them, and, to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious portent. Despite their disguises, it's obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop the shoulders of 6 people, as though they were his coffin bearers, and he already dead. The young man's struggles are subdued by bonds of rope. Will you interrupt the ceremony? I will. You burst forth from your hiding place and plead with the assembled crowd not to go through with whatever bizarre ritual they are engaged in, but you gain no support. Their leader eventually speaks above the crowd. If this man is so adamant that one of our own should not be sent to the underworld, then perhaps he should go himself. You are immediately seized by the crowd and pushed towards the portal. Try as you might, they are too strong for you and you cannot escape. You stumble and fall into the portal. You fall to the ground with only a gentle jolt. You find yourself in a forest that bears a most striking resemblance to where you just were, but with 2 very significant differences. The crowd of masked onlookers are gone, and the sky burns with bright red flames. Out of the sulfur and flames emerge foul hell beasts. A 4 of hell. Now, I've seen this portal before, and this is the only place I've seen the hell beasts so far. I don't know if they become a regular enemy at some point, The hell beasts, they're tough. So hopefully I can avoid being damaged, or I might have been totally wrong about not being in bad shape for health by the time we get to the end. Alright, probably should go over here and then use the cone of cold thing. Oh, I actually managed to get that counter off too. Oh, that was a close counter there. Oh, I can't block some of their attacks. I need to watch out for their red attacks. Dodge. Now, and also, I know ahead of time that these guys hit like a ton of bricks. They do a lot of damage when they land a strike. Okay, looks like I've got my cone of coldness again. Take that, man of Cornwood. Oh yeah, I froze them both. That's so good. Oh, you were too late to save your friend. Man, these guys got a lot of HP. Now, I meant to activate the poison attack, but I just didn't have time to set it off. But I would say coming to this place with an ice sword to fight hellbeasts was probably a good move. I didn't know it was going to happen, but at the same time, here we are, and that was good. After you destroy the last hellbeast, the portal stirs back into life. You are lifted off your feet and sucked into the vortex before being deposited back in the leafy forest you were ejected from earlier. Card's token is now yours. Alright, second last card. Devil's Choice. What's this gonna be?
I like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth.
That's awesome. A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your might, so-called hero. Choose your foe. 2 of dust, 2 of dust, 2 of skulls. I'm gonna take the 2 of skulls. You're no mighty hero. I will let you live with your choice. Alright, 2 of skulls should be no problem at all. It should be marginally harder than 2 of dust, though. Nope. These guys have no chance, honestly. Yep, that one's all over. Oh, wow. See you later. Knocked him into the valley. Okay, what's he gonna say? Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. I bet you I could take him on. I could. Okay, 3 gain cards, and the card's token is now mine. Lots of food. Equipment. Alright, what are we gonna get?
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Shield. That's a regular shield. It's
you.
not better than what we have. And a health elixir. Jesus. Health elixir. Gain 15% max health. That's pretty good.
Done.
Alright, here we go. Final card. Queen of Dust.
Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
I don't know, I kind of feel like a badass. I think I've gained that. Just a second, I'm going to have a little sip of whiskey before we do this fight. Ah, delicious. Wiser Spice Whiskey, baby. It's such good video game alcohol. You gotta drink hard liquor when you're playing video games because you don't have to go pee all the time. It's one drastic advantage it has over beer. Alright, the Queen of Dust. This desert queen is more lethal in battle and harder to kill than a regular bandit. Her blades are sharp and she is frequently protected by a powerful crossbow. The bandit queen was taken by slavers as a child and raised in the desert. Over the years she has bribed and murdered her way to her current position as second in command of the Desert Thieves, proving herself capable of ruthless cunning. Okay, so she's Furiosa, basically.
Let us take a
but
token
probably not
of
as
their
much of a
foolishness.
badass. Okay, a couple tokens on the line. I think we've got this. Having an extra health plus the Sword of Ice. The Sword of Ice does not come up all the time, and it was a really lucky thing to gain, considering we fell down into the ravine to get it. Alright, Queen of Dust, I'm ready to take you on. Feeling headstrong, you know? Headstrong. Yep, we're just gonna go ahead and jump past everyone. And I don't like extra things shooting at me, because it takes a lot of brain power to keep track of everyone. Also, since this is the last combat, we better activate Consuming Shame. And while we're at it, we're gonna freeze everybody. Yeah, you guys just chill over there. That was a really close dodge. Alright, no more crossbow. That makes you feel good. Let's not get hit by this queen. Ooh, get out of the way. We have a big hit combo going on right now. Oh, yeah. Feels good. Come on, let's take her down. She probably won't survive too many hits, actually. Woo! Come on, baby, let's do it. There we go. Wow, that was actually really easy combat. We're quite powerful this time. Still no helmet. He looks like he has like a ring from like a bull's nose in the top of his hair.
So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players.
Okay, so for beating the third boss each time, we'll get some kind of larger upgrade, and it affects both us and the playing field in the future. So this time we get the goblet. We now have stronger counterattacks. Our counterattacks do more damage. Increased stun. Your stunning attacks now render enemies dazed for longer. I almost never use stun attacks. Maybe that's something I need to explore in the future. New starting gear. Your starting equipment has been upgraded. Bandit strength has increased. So their strength has increased. That's like pretty straightforward. Skeleton strength is increased. And now bandits have throwing knives, which are super annoying and hard to watch out for. So, to continue. There we go. That one's all done.
First of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun.
Okay.
I crafted each of these cards.
He sounds a little pissed.
Years. You have taken them from me in mere moments.
Yeah, he seems somewhat concerned about how much of a badass I am. Okay, Smuggler's Wharf. A lot of these cards are going to just be like the next card for the quests involved. For helping the people of Lesser Dimsgate, you receive the White Council 2. For joining Mr. Lionel's quest, this card gains a token, the Maiden. Oh, so an old card gained a new token. That's kind of neat. I didn't realize that last time. For venturing into the underworld, you receive Alicia in Underworld. And these are our regular ones. For surviving Devil's Choice, you receive Devil's Wager. As a reward for defeating my bandit queen, you receive these new cards. Jack of Plague, Asleep in the Forest, Field of Poppies, oh yeah, and Battle at Brooktop. And last token, as a reward for defeating my bandit queen, you receive these new cards. Fleet Cuffs, I believe those make us move faster. They're gauntlets. Armor of Cold, so Freezing Aura, and Huge Hammer. So the more hits you do in succession, the higher your combo meter, the more damage you do. I love that thing. Alright, let's add those cards. And that stack in the middle will actually get taller and taller as time goes on, because the cards are actually, they stack up almost like Tabletop Simulator or something. Alright, we're going to deal the next set of cards, but again, that will be for the next time. Yeah, that was another round of Hand of Fate. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I do. I'm going to continue playing this for a little bit on the channel, because I'm highly enjoying it. I really enjoy this game. It's so good. Like everything about it, the graphics and the layout of the cards and how we're building a deck, and things get more mysterious and harder as time goes on, but in a really natural fashion. And you get to control the decks and stuff. I don't do a whole lot of messing about with the deck builder, but we might get into that as well. Anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for this time. So, join me again next time for some more Hand of Fate. Have yourselves a good one.